What's up, y'all? Welcome to my channel, and if you are new, please make sure that you go ahead and subscribe so you can get all of our cruise deals, all of our cruise topics, especially when we talk about Carnival. Just want to make sure that you stay up to date when it comes to us. All right, so today we are getting into Celebration Keys. Celebration Keys is only designed and specific for Carnival Cruise passengers. So no other cruise line is able to come to this particular private island. Celebration Keys grand opening is going to be July of 2025, and I'm super excited because I am going on a cruise in July of 2025, and one of our stops is actually going to be Celebration Keys. So I'm super excited about that. So of course, make sure that you follow our journey. But today I'm going to go over just some brief information in reference to Celebration Keys. They have 5 different portals. And so I'm going to go over those different topics in reference to what each of those portals are, what's included in those portals, and how you can get to take your next cruise to that exact same new island. Now, Celebration Keys is located off the south side of the Grand Bahamas, okay? And as I did mention, it has 5 different portals. So the first portal that we're going to get into is going to be called Paradise Plaza, okay? Now, Paradise Plaza is basically going to be the very first part of the island that you notice, or when you get off of the ship that you actually see. Now, this is going to be where guests are going to be greeted. They are going to hear the live music. They're going to be able to stop and get some ice cream. They can stop and kind of get, they can kind of stop and get some food. They can do a little bit of shopping. This is where like the full bohemian vibe is coming to take into place, okay? Now, you're also going to see the Sun Castle. This Sun Castle is huge, it's massive, and this is actually going to be where the water slides are. And this Sun Castle also has a observation deck. So if you're one that says, hey, I really don't want to do the slides, but you just kind of want to observe and just, kind of scan and see what the rest of the island has, you're able to do that as well. The second portal is going to be Colosal Lagoon. Now, this is going to be the adult-friendly part of the island where adults can get on different cabanas. You guys can get on different floats. You guys can get on different swings that are going to be at the bar. It is a whole total vibe. So there's a lot of things that you can do. Now, in addition, they have great dining services. They have 2 full service restaurants serving a variety of cuisines and specialty foods in relation to like the Bohemian culture. For the adults specifically, there is a swim up bar that the adults can get in. It's kind of like a getaway from a getaway, and just have some fun too. Now, the third portal is going to be Starfish Lagoon. Now, this portal is going to be family friendly portal that's located in Celebration Keys. Now, this is perfect for kids and adults. You want to know why? Because it has a splash pad, several different activities by the lagoon, the beach. It even has basketball, volleyball, pickleball, and a ton of other different games that your children and the adults can play together. Now, one thing that I am super excited about in this particular portal is it also has beach villas and aqua cabanas, meaning, like the cabanas where like you can kind of get in, you can, regular cabanas where it's the bed and you get in, you relax. Well, they have aqua cabanas. You're not just like in the sand or, you're actually in the water. So that's something that's new and that's cool. And of course, as always, there is great food options. So they have restaurants. They also have different food trucks and a lot of other different places that you guys can eat. I will be doing a separate video where I actually go over the different restaurants and food options that they do have in each of the different portals. Now, the fourth portal is going to be Pearl Cove Beach Club. Is strictly just for adults. Now, this is a private beach. It has an infinity pool. Of course, we're going to continue with our luxury dining services. And you get poolside or beachfront service. And our last portal that we're going to talk about is going to be called Locono Cove. Now, this is where you can get authentic handcrafted items. You can get souvenirs, a lot of different shopping. You'll also hear a lot of bohemian music, and just more so where you can kind of get more so of the cultural vibe in this particular portal. Now, those are the 5 different portals that Celebration Keys has. However, I know all this stuff may sound fun, but it actually looks better when you look at the video. So I'm actually going to insert a couple of clips from the video so you actually can kind of see the whole full view of the different things that I talked about. Until next time, again, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, make sure that you do subscribe to our channel. Make sure you do comment, because I do like to, continue to have that conversation with you all. If you guys have any questions, please drop it and let me know. Make sure that you check out all the other videos that I have done in reference to Carnival and just all the other different things that Carnival has to offer. And if you guys are ready to plan your next group trip on Carnival Cruise Lines, make sure that you get in contact with me. You can send me a email, or you can go to my website, which is my first and my last name, which is latoyariley.com, and you can always schedule a free travel consultation call with me, and we'll go over the different plans and details of your trip, just to make sure and see that we'll be, a great fit to work together. So until next time, see ya.